I'm Dominick Cruz. This is Carl Gebhardt. He is going to be acting out Cejudo. I'm going to be acting out Sterling. Let's get to it. So first of all, if you ever watch Sterling, there's no real rhyme or reason to his footwork or his movement. His goal is to just not get hit. His goal is to just stay out of danger, which is all of our goal. But he's got a very unconventional way of doing so. He always moves laterally. This is one great thing about Sterling. He's never just moving. If this person pressures, he doesn't do this very often. Most of the time, if you pressure him, he'll come here, 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 and notice I'm square. So I can twist and come this way and be ready to strike. I can twist and come this way, come with a high kick. It kind of hides what he does. And at the same time as he's doing this, he's keeping his hands up. He's always trying to get you to find him. And when you're trying to find him, that means you're reaching. And when you reach, that's when he can set up his shot. Overhand rights. Another thing he does is he wants to pull you into his big shot. So if I circle this way, that sets up the high kick. If I circle this way, that sets up the high kick here. Now, notice I'm pulling my opponent towards me.
This could be the approach for Aljamain too, making Piotr chase him.
Henry has a tendency to pressure, control the center of the octagon in a lot of his fights, and also Sterling likes to use the fence to not just defend takedowns, but to create a boundary so that if you try to come too close, he knows where he's got to attack and where he's keeping the range. He always wants to keep you at kick range. So what you see out of Henry is he's always trying to, when you go to kick his leg, he pulls it back. He's always trying to keep this fake wall almost where my knee's at. And he keeps his hands here, and he wants you to attack the hands and the legs and not get to the core. And so when you're punching, you're hitting his hands. When you're kicking, everything's up and you're far. You think you're gonna hit, but you're not. You're hitting arms. He's able to move out of the way. Lots of feints, and one of the kicks you're guaranteed to see when Sterling moving side to side. Anytime he's gonna be checking, that's one of the things that we saw in the fight against DJ. He hurt the perennial nerve in Henry's leg.
What happened there? Oh, he's got a problem.
Cejudo switching up the footwork.
He's got a problem with his left foot. Oh, that is crazy.
So we're gonna have to see Henry really defend and counter. Anytime that calf kick comes, he's gonna wanna not only check a couple, because that'll stop it, but check and return. Combination after that.
Henry with a punch.
Yep.
Oh, he's caught him on the top of the head there.
Oh, another big right for Cejudo.
He keeps the range. He dictates the range so well. He keeps the space. He limits the timing of the fight, and he makes you fight at his pace. And so in this fight, it's going to be all about pace. How can Henry not use energy, keep his hands out, defend, while landing the bigger shots, obviously.
Oh,
He is.
That's
it.
Get him a second belt.
Wow.
Henry Cejudo is the UFC Bantamweight champion.
Sterling's always moving you side to side, switching stance, setting up these big shots, faking, and then that's what gets you to be offensive. When he's faking and moving, when you decide to throw, that's where you see Sterling is so good. He'll wait and duck. Get to a shot right here.
Nice work from Sterling. Got the double. Big takedown for Sterling.
Oh my goodness.
So one of the important details about Sterling is how he takes the back. Most people throw in a hook, and then they get the head, and then they get the body triangle like third case. With Sterling, with a lot of these guys, they're skipping steps. So he's so good at getting the double hook create scenarios. When you get to here, finally, let's see, he gets his hands locked and he gets this guy down. This is what makes Sterling different. Notice I'm inside mount, but this guy always knows how to get away. So they'll make all the right decisions. They're here. Now right here is where Sterling gets ahead. Notice, look at his hip. This hip's gonna go over, and what Sterling does is he gets ahead, he steps over, and he just throws the body triangle in already. So he's almost in a mount scenario off the double. So right off the bat, after he lands the double, when this guy starts to turn away, he beats the legs right here to a mount position. And then from here, whenever this guy tries to escape, the body triangle is already in.
Huge ground and pound strikes finding the home.
There's the back.
And now the Jan Sport.
Most of the time, you see guys get the hooks in first. Then they pull them over, and then they get the body triangle locked in. Third, Sterling skips all those steps. He goes straight from the double ahead of the game. And when they turn, body triangle's locked in.
He's on there. He's on there. Joe, it's over. He's going to sleep. He's going to go to sleep. Yep, he's going to go to sleep. Come on. He's going to tap.
So one of the things about Henry's wrestling is he can take 2 shots and make them look like one. So the double leg, if he finishes it, great, even easier. But if he doesn't, he's got a round 2. He links things together. So one of the things you saw in the DJ fight is he shot a good double and it got defended well. He got jacked right up. And right when he got pulled up, you see him grab this, grab the overhook and go for a knee. Boom. Right when this knee lands, it pulls the hip forward so that it can't land again. And that's what he uses to set up his inside trip.
Beautiful trip. Inside off trip, that was nice.
And that's one of the sequences of a high-level wrestler, and especially Henry, that he uses so well in every fight to get somebody down. And once he gets you there, he just really wants to get the air out of your lungs, elbow you, beat you up on the ground, keep you from getting back up to your feet.